In this video, we will talk about Project 3, and this is going to be part of Helpdesk Support Specialist course. So if you guys go to the form area, or you can also go to a learning pad, and you should see the Project 3 on the left side, and here it says Certification Projects. So this is going to be Project 3 right here. We already have Project 1 and 2. So if you guys click on Project 3, this is the details, but the video that I'm making right now will have more details and kind of explanation what we are trying to get out of this project. So it says pick one section below. You can create any documentation related to the section you picked. So basically what I mean is you can pick any section, just one section out of all this list right here. So for example, I picked Active Directory. And then what I did, I used the online link, which is not right. I need to make my own documentation, but this is just to give a user's example. Like, once you're done with your project, then it will look like this, because your project is going to go to our blog section and you'll have a link in there. So how is this project going to work? First, you need to pick a section. So for example, I picked Active Directory. Then you can open your Word document or any document that I would say Word, because that's anything that I can open on my computer and kind of see it. Even if it's PDF, that's fine, but I prefer Word because I need to copy it and put it on blog. Then it makes it easier. So documentation, why is it really important? Why are we doing this project? I don't know how many interviews I went to, and almost 90% all the interviewers ask me this question, that do you know how to do documentations? And this is a part of our job too. For example, if you work on something in a company, you're like, say for example, you have your two guys in IT, and you are creating a virtualization for your company. Then you need to make a documentation, because if you just make virtualization and then leave it out there, let's say you're sick one day and somebody needs to get into their system and need to know what's going on, they need to go to your documentation. This is why it's really important for IT folks that they need to keep their documentation up to date and kind of make clear documentation, so that anybody else in your team comes in and then try to take over some of your responsibilities because you're not available for some reason. Then that's why it's really important. So how is it going to work in our class? This is going to help everybody here. So we have the same learning path. If you go to learning path, these are all the same sections, and under that section you see videos in there, but we're changing that right now. We have videos, we know that. So sometimes some people might not be able to open a video to kind of see what's going on. And also it will help you create documentation, give you a little bit of experience with documentation too. So all you have to do is pick one section in this group, in this list, and then it's up to you whatever you want to share with us. But it has to have some kind of screenshots in there. It has to be clear. So if you click on this link, this is just an example. I'm going to show you guys how documentations are done in IT. This is how it should be in our course. So you basically do the introduction of what you're trying to share, then start step-by-step screenshots. And it doesn't have to be all this big, but it has to be at least something in there. You can't just go and open a browser and say how to open a browser and make a screenshot of it. That's not going to help a help desk guy. We are trying to make documentation for a help desk course here, or anyone that will benefit as a help desk. So you wouldn't be making something very easy that you can go online and find it in 2 seconds. You cannot share your online links. Like I'm using somebody's link right now, but that's not how you're going to be doing it. You're going to be making a full documentation, and then you're going to be sending that document to me. Once I get it, I'm going to go ahead, check it out, and then make a link for you, and then it should say your name and grade it, and that's how you're going to get the grade for this project. Again, this is an important one. Without documentation, a lot of managers, if you don't know how to make documentations, that's I would say it's not a good point for you. If you know how to make documentations, you're good at it, that's a good point, because that's what managers really care about. You do something, even if you're good at something, you're not keeping it out there, because if you do something very technical and nobody knows how to fix it, then it's a problem because you get sick, and now everybody's in a problem in the company because they don't know how to do it. So if you have to make a documentation, you have to make it clear so that everybody understand. And especially in this project, you have to pick a section from here and then create a documentation. Send it to me. I'll grade it. You'll see the link here, and that's how this project is going to go down. All right, see you guys in a different project. Hope you guys do well in this way.